What is going on, everybody? It is your host Swizy coming to you guys with an introduction to For Honor because I plan on uploading content to my YouTube and my Instagram as well, and my beta review all in one video. But before we jump into that, I want to show you guys the cinematic story trailer. It just got me super stoked to play this game, so let's get into that before we get into the commentary.
There were no signs. It came without warning. Came to us all. The desperate few struggled to survive. Perhaps we had a chance for peace. But desperation and trust are seldom allies. So began a millennium of conflict. A 1,000 years of war. The greatest warriors the world has ever known. The reason they fight, lost to the ages. And yet, here they still stand, searching for a sign of peace. I will show them. I am Apollyon. Bring war.
But there you guys have it. If that trailer doesn't get you guys' dick rattled, I don't know what will. And that's just the story campaign trailer. Who knows what the actual campaign will be like, because we didn't get any glimpse of that in the beta. All we got in the beta was this multiplayer gameplay. But let's jump into some things that were in the beta. So right when you start in, you get to pick a faction, and it's obviously the Samurai, Vikings, or Knights. And what I like about this is that even if you're in, like, say, the Viking faction, you can play as a Samurai or a Knight, and it doesn't limit to you just playing as your faction. And if you're a Banff like myself, I went with the Samurai. But next comes the characters, which I find really interesting in this game and I like very much. And pretty much what there is that there's, obviously in the 3 fractions, there's 3 different fighters in each of those fractions to pick and choose from. But that is just for the beta. When the actual game comes out, there will at least be 4 different fighters in each subclass, so who knows when the actual game comes out if there will be more than just 4. There could be 5 or 6, and they've already said in the future they plan on dropping more characters to choose from. And as you guys can see, my favorite character is the Kensei, and I really like him because not only is he speedy, he actually packs a punch, unlike the Orochi, which is he's quick but he doesn't really hit super hard. With the Kensei, he can hit super hard and he can keep up with just about any counter attacker as well. That's why I really enjoy playing as this character, and it's the only character that I actually played and put time into because I really want to get good with just one character before I start branching off to other characters, but that's just me. But like I said, there's multiple different fighting styles and weapons when it comes to the fighters and the fractions. Like this dude is holding a katana, there's a dude that holds 2 swords, there's a dude that holds a great axe, there's a dude that holds a big old sword. There's multiple different weapons and there's different varieties in this game, so there's multiple different fighting styles, and I never came across one that seemed to be super OP. But that is one of the reasons why I like this game a lot, is because you can be one character and make that character the best on your skill level, not just like in previous games or just like a super good fighter or something that, I don't know, I'm a Call of Duty player, so there's always like a super good weapon that everyone just using and abusing, and it's just not really fun unless you're that character, and you can't really be the best unless you're that character. But let's get into the game modes that we actually got to see in the beta. There was a 1v1 duel, which is just obviously a 1v1, and then there was a 2v2 duel, which is a 2v2 with you and your buddy versus 2 other people. And what was cool about that is because after you kill that person, you fight the winner of that one, and if you have any type of honor, you let that dude duke it out after you win your fight. Then there was 2 different types of 4v4 game modes. One was elimination and the other one was domination. And the elimination was pretty dope, is that right when you spawn in, you line up against somebody, you fight that and say if you win or die. If you die, you can't spawn into the next round, and if you win, you have to run around the map, which the maps are pretty nice size. They're not really big, they're not really small. The perfect size for what type of game mode this is. But what was cool about this game mode that is not in the other game mode is that there's power-ups laying around the map. There's an attack power-up, a defense power-up, a speed boost, and there's a thing that you can get your health back. But what is unique about this game mode is after you die, if you don't get executed, you can get brought back to life. And what an execution is pretty much just like a fatality. In Mortal Kombat, you just get your head cut off in a cool way, or you just get destroyed pretty much. The next is the domination game mode, which is also really cool, and in this game mode is your typical domination, which is 3 zones to capture or defend, and once you reach a total number of points from capturing these zones, it turns into elimination, such as, say if you're winning and you guys reach 1,000 points, you have to search for the other 4 people and you have to eliminate them to actually win the game, which I found that really cool and a cool aspect of the game. But last but not least is the territory map, which I found this really cool. I've never seen a game do this. And what the territory map is that after every game you get war assets, and what war assets are is that it's pretty much just like your infantry that you can deploy in, say if you're a samurai, you can deploy into Knightland and take over their land, or you can deploy into the Viking, and it's vice versa. And what's really cool about this is the territory map is cross-platform, so every fraction fighting for this territory is on Xbox, PlayStation, and computer, which I found that a really cool aspect of this game, and really looking forward to seeing some more of that. But now on to the negative things and the ways I think the game can improve. First is that when you searching for a match, you can't customize your dude, and I find that just really stupid because it takes a good minute or 2 to find a match, and that probably will speed up in the actual game comes out. But still, when you're looking for a match, you should be able to customize your dude and just do whatever you want to do to that dude before the actual game starts up. Second is that I wish to see some more executions. I only got to see 2, which is cool to see that type of element in this game, but I hope to see at least a variety of executions and a variety of ways to kill your opponent. And last but not least is the emblem creator in this game. It's so watered down. It's only like 3 to 4 layers, and I just hope to see a way more in-depth emblem creator and something that you can just really get your personal touch on and get some really cool emblems and create more than just like 3 to 4 layers. And I don't know, I just didn't like that part of the game. But besides that, I really can't complain about this game. For being a beta, this game ran completely smooth. It really didn't drop out matches too often compared to some other betas that I played. And I'm just really looking forward to this game. I highly recommend this game to anybody that enjoys fighting games, because it's just not your traditional fighting game where you just line up side by side and you just go at it. It's very strategic, it's very thought out, you gotta think about your next move. I don't know, I just really enjoy that type of game, and it's just like a chess match pretty much. It's just you outsmarting the other dude, and if that type of game interests you, I highly recommend you getting this game, because I could see this game really taking off in the future if a good fan base gets behind it. Well, that is it for this video, guys. I really hope you guys find this video helpful. Please leave a like if you guys did, and I see you guys on the battlefield February 14th. Until next time, guys, I am out of here. Thank you.